Tim Dunn, good to see you.
Nice to meet you. Lacenia here, how are you?
I'm doing very well.
Awesome.
Let's see who gets to go first.
Okay.
That's you.
All right. Tell me some of your favorite memories being a big.
When I very first met Kyle, it was 6th grade, I believe. Very first day, go to Palmer Pillins. They introduce us. They kind of do that handoff. There's about a 15, 20 minute time where you're introducing yourself. The counselor from Big Brother, Big Sister is there, and then they leave. And so I start talking to Kyle, and just immediately he mentions he plays football, and he says, can you come watch me play football this afternoon? It meant a lot, and I was like, it's pretty amazing. I mean, at that point, you start getting the impact of what this program's about.
We were at the mall one day, and so I guess she thought I was just so old school. So a song came on in the mall, and I began to say, "Oh, I like this song." And she looked at me, and she just burst out laughing. And from that moment, we just, we kind of just meshed.
Yeah.
And so every time we would go out, we would just act silly and have fun, just a lot of girl stuff.
A lot of times, we would just go play basketball, right? I mean, instead of studying, we just go shoot hoops and kind of catch up. Kyle, tell me what's going on.
I truly believe being her mentor allowed her to come out her shell. Her teacher used to tell me all the time that she wouldn't get up and speak in front of the class. Hanging out with Miss Lacenia, she has all the confidence. She feel really good about herself, because I would share with her how some challenges that I had in high school. So I think, far as school-wise, her confidence level began to soar some. It was beneficial for me because I was able to give back what was given to me. A mentor was always a part of my life coming up, and it wasn't always a family member.
It's interesting. I never really thought about what I did or didn't do to maybe influence him personally. Growing up, I had wonderful role models, and it's one of those things you take for granted. And then as you get older and you're kind of looking back, and you're looking at the gifts that you've been given, and you're trying to say, wait a minute, how do I give back? And somebody said, well, wait, what if you were to, influence and help shepherd some young child along the way? And you start thinking about it, and you never really realize the impact that it has on you.
For me, I feel that the reason why it's so important to become a bid, because you can look at the research, you can look at the data. It's a lot of underage kid that needs somebody just to say, hey, it's okay to fail. Hey, it's okay to achieve, to be smart.
It was a great way, for me to get involved, see what it was about, see what the impact is. Yeah, and it is interesting that, you started community-based, I was school, but the end result was the exact same for both of us.
Correct.
You and I,
we came from
right,
both.
and we didn't know each other, or even our littles, until this year, right? Until we got to this point, and yet it was a very common experience. I went into it thinking, well, here's my opportunity to give back, and you realize, and it's very cliche, but you get so much more out of it.
So much more.
And it's just an opportunity.
If people have the time, and like you said, they may not think that they make a difference, but they will make a lot.
Yeah, a huge difference.
A huge difference. And
Place.
it doesn't cost you a thing.
Exactly.
It doesn't cost you a thing.
No, just your time.
Just your time. So it's just an awesome, amazing experience.
It really is.